Earlier this year, the charity Oxfam was rocked by an abuse scandal. Its deputy chief executive in Britain resigned. That was after Oxfam was accused of covering up allegations that staff used sex workers while delivering aid to Haiti in 2011. Now a report by the UK Parliament says lessons are still not being learned by the aid sector.
We did reach the conclusion that it would appear that often reputation of the organisation has been put ahead of the protection of the vulnerable. That cannot be right, that must stop.
The report highlights 4 key areas where there's a clear need for improvement. Empowerment, meaning everyone who receives aid should know how to seek help if their rights are violated. Reporting, with donor organisations actively seeking and responding to reports of abuse. Accountability, including an independent ombudsman for victims and survivors if established channels have failed them. And screening, including a global register of aid workers to prevent known abusers from getting new jobs. The report also looks at reported abuse and exploitation by United Nations peacekeepers, including in the Central African Republic. It says there's no single UN body driving investigations and, quote, victims appear to be essentially forgotten. Campaigners say there needs to be a global push to prosecute and jail abusers wherever they work.
When I worked for the Red Cross in Bosnia, I heard of rumours of the sexual exploitation of children in the Bosnian War. And we've now seen in the Whistleblower movie that, in fact, many people in power knew in the 1990s that this was a problem. Early 2000s, we've seen the food for sex scandals, and we saw this as a problem. The difference is, finally, the people in Britain are starting to realise, and the people around the world are starting to realise, this is not just a betrayal of the children and the women that are being raped. This is a betrayal of taxpayer funds, and this is a betrayal of the donors.
The UK's Charity Commission is currently investigating how Save the Children handled sexual harassment allegations against senior staff. The charity suspended bidding for UK government funding. So has Oxfam, and it's also set up an independent whistleblowing hotline. Positive steps, but real global change could take many, many years. Nadim, Al Jazeera, London.